Well, hello guys, this is me, Christian again, and for today's video, that's right guys, it's another quick me talking to you viewers out there, and this was obviously captured right back at my grandmother's apartment building again. Now, I would have done like a full video of it instead of just a clip, but you know what? I just thought maybe this would be a little easier, and then I can do a voiceover for the rest of it. And I'll try not to take this long on the video, not this time. So, anyways, I'm honestly very happy. I still got a lot of events coming up near the end of October. So, first of all, I'm going back for my last day, and that's right, the last day of working at the Haunted Core Maze, the 24th of October. On the 25th of October, yeah, because on the 25th, yeah, there's going to be a party thing going on at the fire hall. The 26th of October, a major Halloween dance for my Special Olympics. It's the dance-a-thon again. Once again, that timing comes around every single year, of course, guys. And as I mentioned, I think I mentioned that in my Brawl Pass or Pro Pass video, but for the whole 3 to 9 p.m. thing. Then, as of the 28th, crazy enough, I'll be going to this little thing called the Autism Reverse Job Fair work session. I'll be handling out, serving lunches around 11:45 a.m. And then at 1 p.m., there'll be something else different for me to work on until 3 p.m. And that will be the end of it all right there. Of those, yeah, those will seem fun. But I can't forget the best part. Halloween Day! That time is coming really close, guys. We all know it's the very end of October month, followed by the fact that, of course, I should also mention the fact that this is National ADHD Month throughout the whole October calendar. That will be also the last day of it. There's also Truth and Reconciliation Month for the First Nations. Yeah, like throughout Canada and throughout other parts of the country, I imagine, but not getting into deeper discussion about these stuff because I don't know, like, not a politician or someone that is great with all knowledge. I wish I could explain a lot since I want to get to know a lot, well, knowledge, and as part of my personality, I guess I could say, I kind of also want to seek out the truth a bit more with life's possibilities and what it all comes to. So, yeah, we all know it's the very end of October month when that happens, the 31st day to be exact, for Halloween. And this is the time I'll be yet once again going out trick or treating with my silly little over 50 features. That's right, of my LED mask. Because it still looks super cool, even though that's just only said in my opinion. But yes, even to 2 years later in 2025, guys, I did a full video on that in case you want to go see what those incredible features are. But yeah, I'm not showing you guys again, just making that so clear. But this will be fun for sure. This will be so fun. And plus, I have a house streak to beat of 87 this year. Because I want to. Yeah, because I want to. Just for the more fantastic bit of it all, let's see if I can get over 100 houses this year, I know I could have conquered that score total, but for sure, I'm making it happen this year, along with the fact, hopefully, I get a full 3 or 4 bags total. Please! I want this to happen. I I want this to so darn happen. Please, yeah. Sorry, I'm exaggerating a little bit because I'm excited for when October 31st, Halloween will be around. So as I was saying, I want to get a full 3 to 4 bags total. If I only get like 2 bags, it's a bit of a disappointment, but I'll understand. It'll, mainly because I usually get about 2 or 2.5 bags. But that also depends on if I can also beat the streak too, I guess. So like I said, I want this to so darn happen. So, as we all know by this point now, fall is here. It's almost coming to the end. After past Halloween, and then Remembrance Day, shortly after all the leaves are completely almost off, soon enough, which I believe, if I'm predicting right, it should usually be the second week of November by the time they're all gone. Well, that's also depending on where you're at. I think by this point, if you're in Alberta or any parts of the North Atmosphere, they already got their snow, so assuming the fact their leaves are pretty near gone. But otherwise, yeah, if you're in like places like the USA, like Florida, for example, or part of the Orlando, whatever, if you're also in like other places like Syria or Nigeria, I'm not sure if Antarctica, what, not Antarctica, whatever, but if you're on the south atmosphere, like close to the equator, you never have to really worry too much about those problems. However, there's an opposite part to it. Instead of it being like completely cold during the winter, it gets extremely hot during the winter. Like real, like yeah, I don't know. All right, wait, I think. Hold up, no. Summer's usually the worst time. Then winter they slightly just go down, but not by much. Like for example, if it's like 30 degrees, it'll probably be like 20 degrees or whatever. Or if it's like 40, it might be 30. I'm not sure how the weather system works because I'm not specifically in the country nor anywhere living in the sort of atmosphere. I'm like 56 something off towards the north. So, yeah, it's crazy. So, once the leaves are almost off, soon enough, yeah, we will indeed, our familiar bright white snow will come back. It will show again, probably in the next few weeks from now. At least I would guess that. And the days are, of course, getting short, nights are getting long again. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not going to refer to using centimeters anymore. So, because I realized I messed that up. I didn't realize that meant a lot. Like, for 2 feet, it's around 60 centimeters. So, when I've been saying that, like, last year or any other years before, like, I remember saying, like, 20 centimeters of snow because it was, like, so deep up. No, I meant to say feet. Yeah, like almost 20 feet or whatever. Anyways, because of that mistake, I learned that lesson the hard way. Well, not by anybody telling me. Well, I mean, somebody did, but not in a harsh way. But I realized my mistake, so please don't harshly judge me or do any of that constructive criticism part. I've learned my lesson, alright? Some lessons are worth learning the hard way, but others ever so lightly. I may not always get it right away, but since I've been realizing that centimeters are a lot more than what's considered, like 1 centimeter is just very short, we all know that. But like 20 centimeters, yeah, still low. But 60 centimeters is roughly up to 2 feet, as I did research something on Google about that. Anyways, enough of that topic. So for now on, I'm using the metric term named feet. Now, anyways, finally to the best part. Guys, before I go right ahead and show you guys the Halloween themed clip in this one lounge area, guys, if any of you guys are new to the channel or have had your accounts for a while, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, for I am fantastically getting me closer to 500 subscribers. Yes, I believe last time I checked, I was like at 494 or 495 subscribers, I believe. And now, let's get started. Ooh, spooktacular. Happy Halloween, y'all. Whoa. Nice. Now coming out here. Spooktacular cat. Meow. And then coming out to some more fall colors. Look at that. Almost truly coming to winter really soon here. Well, that's a nice, wonderful ending to it. Liked what you saw, guys? Now that's a perfect way to know for sure that we're on the right track. Of course, a Halloween theme in the lounge can't be complete without looking at the outside point of view and looking at the autumn sweet sensation colors. Now, this is the good traditional way of enjoying Halloween each year as it passes by, especially for future generations to come, guys. Just yeah. Now, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the clip of the Halloween themed video and me getting through explaining the rest of the topics at this point here. Even though I struggled a little bit, not gonna lie, like usual. Yeah, sometimes I don't slip up, but other times, especially during my gameplay, I say pretty well. Years to come, yeah, like, what is it, like, few years of doing YouTube? Yeah, I gotta say, there's probably been moments where it just clicks in, it makes sense, like, what I say is on cue and it seems perfect, but then there's other times where I just, mess up. It's like, oops, had a bit of a slipped situation. But all goes well. We all have good days, we all have bad days. How do we choose to respond? Like, do we act on reacting in a bad way, or do we remain calm and mature at all times? Well, I hope many of my adult audience understands that, well, maturity is severely important, and hopefully we don't see people having to go wandering in the streets having to act like a maniac basically, and acting like some sort of Karen on the street or something. And yes, guys, I'll try to refrain myself from doing that too, because I know I'm not perfect either. Nobody's perfect on Earth. Okay, that's just all I have to say. Sorry if this escalated a little more time than it needed to be. This is just always the typical parts about my videos. I know, guys. I screwing suck at that. And I seriously need to do better at it. Yeah, words are something, but actions are another thing I gotta improve on. But one thing, yeah. When I say some videos will be quick, yeah, don't always, I guess, apparently just don't trust my words fully on that. Because I'm only maybe 50% sure that I would actually I thought I'd be able to usually get for these quick videos. But better than a 40-minute video, right, guys? Because I could have made this 40 or worse, 50 to 55 minutes long. But 16 minutes is all you're getting. No more outs time otherwheres. Anyways, yeah, you're not getting any more time than that. 16 minutes for the limit. Well, anyways, take care, guys, and Christian signing off. Bye-bye.